All right, welcome back. Welcome back to the Filthy Kitchen. It is now almost 4 in the morning. I'm just cracking some cackleberries here. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was out shoveling the driveway, and some neighbor came up to me and said, "What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino?" And I said, "Oh, elephant and rhino. Elefino." Oh, dang! Now, listen, I know that's not an original joke. Yes, and I know that is what one would call dad humor. Elefino? Oh, man. But you gotta admit, it is gold. It is pure gold. Yeah. Anyway, if that doesn't raise your spirits, that's fine and dandy. Sorry for those of you who really busted a gut on that, and milk or tea or whatever you're drinking shot out of your nose, or if you're rolling around on the floor clutching your sides because you weren't ready for that. Those of you who have zero sense of humor, who just went like this, then all I can say is you need to work on your sense of humor. Yeah, like Huey. Huey is here. He's my biggest fan because there's bacon in the oven. When there's bacon around, he just loves everything about me. He thinks I'm the greatest human on 2 feet. In fact, in dog language, my nickname is Cheese and Bacon Provider. So I don't know how I feel about that. Not very good, actually. But that's the way he sees it. But anyway, what can I say? He is a dog. Now, I have one clean fork. I am filling the dishwasher as we speak. Ooh, I'll use the tarnished silver fork. This silver fork came from a tray of silverware I have. It looks like it's never been polished. I'm certainly not going to polish it. I'm not a person who has company over and brings out the silverware. Also, I'm not one of these people who thinks I should be using silver all the time when I eat my, eggs, bacon, and steak, which, as you all know, accounts for 90% of my diet. If not 90, then certainly 80. Especially since I've incorporated the bologna sandwich, which has taken a large portion of my, gastro fuel needs. All right, 1 minute left for the bacon. The butter is melting. I did leave 1 egg in the ovary here. This is like a woman in her past 35's ovary. Oh man, terrible. Geriatric pregnancy. But this one is fresh at least, so we will. I know everybody's angry about the truth and we gotta pretend other things, but that's sadly the reality. All these people freezing their eggs now, freezing embryos, and saying, oh, career is more important. Much better to spend your time in an office, doing office work for somebody and call it a career than, raise a family and have kids and whatnot. Anyway, unfortunately, there is such a thing as biological clock. And yeah, you can try to fool Mother Nature. You can try to fool Father Time, but it's all an illusion. There was a woman, I saw this woman complaining about how she's older and single, and she's on these dating sites, and she's all upset because she says the only men who are interested in her are a bunch of old men. And then she came to the realization that these men are actually her age, some of them younger, But because she's had the liposuction and the Botox and of course the hair dye and the makeup and the fake eyelashes and the fake fingernails and the teeth veneers and every kind of makeup under the sun, the way she views herself, she doesn't view herself as she truly is and her true age. And when she was confronted with the reality that men her age now look like old men, and that under her disguise, she's actually just as old, that realization kind of hit her briefly, and she quickly forgot it, I would imagine. But that's it. I mean, with the internet and whatnot, there's all kinds of plain, or shall I say, not so good looking women out there who basically use foundation, which is like a blank canvas. They cover everything up, and then they very meticulously and skillfully and artfully and well practiced paint the face of a beautiful woman over their now blank slate. And unfortunately, they see themselves day in and day out, and this is how they see themselves. And they dye their hair, of course, and push-up bras and yoga pants that are engineered to hold everything in place and look good. So their self-image, the way they view themselves, is actually a lie. They actually don't look that way. Biologically, they are not that way, and it's easy to fool these people into thinking that they are more beautiful than they actually are and younger than they actually are. And as a result, a lot of these women are holding out for better options of what they think they deserve, when in reality they don't. And a lot of them sadly are putting off motherhood because they think they have time, but they've deluded themselves. Sadly, it's terrible. Actually, I'm not criticizing them. I have a lot of compassion for them because it's truly sad. They buy into a philosophy of get your career first and put off having a family and whatnot, when biologically they should listen to their body and the nature of things and the nature of humankind and whatnot, and realize that the better option would be to have your family first, and you can always go back to work later in life. I mean, people are living longer now. Say a woman became a mother in her early to mid 20s, which biology says is the prime time to do so. So if they're, say, 25, well, by the time they're 40, the kids are 15. Even if they're 45 and the kids are between 15 and 20, at age 45, they can still work from 45 to 55 to 65 to 70. They can work 25 years. They can have a 25-year career. And they've already benefited by raising their kids and having a family. And I know to young people, they think, oh my God, starting a career at 45 is terrible. But, actually, that's the way a young person at the beginning of their life would feel. But anybody at that age realizes that, they got a lot of life to live. You're not going to be able to retire anyway. You're going to have to work at that time regardless. But anyway, that would be the most biologically sound thing to do. I had another point, but I've forgotten it now. Anyway, the eggs are cooking. Oh, the bacon is done. I didn't take it out. Let's have a look at how the bacon turned out before I end this video. Listen to your biology. I mean, we are all animals. So look, ooh, isn't that delightful? Isn't that lovely? I know one fuzzy beast who thinks this is lovely. And I'm not talking about you, Susan. I don't know, Susan. That was just a joke. That's just a joke. If there's any Susans out there I offended, then I'm happy I did that, because that's absolutely foolish and ridiculous, and I make no apologies for foolish and ridiculous people getting triggered or upset by a nonsensical joke that has nothing to do with that. Anyway, where was I? I don't remember. This bacon is covered with grease. Bacon grease. So, I don't have a plate to clean it except for the plate I'm going to use for these eggs. I got to get on the hop because I'm going to burn the eggs while I'm looking for a solution to the bacon problem. Time to fold these eggs over. How much time? Oh, this video is getting long. So let me fold the eggs. There's enough heat in this pan. I'm going to turn off the heat. I still have one egg to go for little Huey there. Anyway, that's it. The bacon looks good. The egg is going to be good. I'm going to dab off some of this excess bacon grease and enjoy that. So till next time, love you. Who loves you, baby? This guy, don't forget about it. And also remember, you're somebody's favorite person in this world. Probably mine. So till next time, love you. Goodbye. And catch you later.